Assalamualaikum and welcome to this meeting. This meeting is in regards to the company that has been experienced high employee turnover and low engagement level, which is affecting productivity and morale for the business. Our agenda is in front of you. Number one, we will do an introduction in regards to the meeting. Number two will be a review of the current challenges that the company is facing. Number three is the presentation of proposed solutions. And we'll go through a bit of brainstorming session on the outcomes and some solutions that we might come up as a team. Then we have an open discussion, some questions that we need to ask. I have questions that we ask to brainstorm and come up with solutions. And we see the next step and the action taken and we'll close off the meeting. My name is Ron Kumar, and so I'll be your project manager. And I'll be chairing our meeting today. Okay? So, I'll ask you to introduce yourself.
My name is Takirabilo. I'm the IT coordinator.
Okay, very good to part of the statement. Second part, we are jumping to the second part, that is to review the current challenges that we are facing as an organization in regards to what the company is facing. Okay? Number one, high employee turnover. And with that high employee turnover, we come up, we also encounter low engagement levels because of high employee turnover. So, there are proposed solutions that are listed down so that we can discuss as a team. That is training programs, what training programs that we implement so that we are avoiding what we are experiencing at the moment. Employee feedback system, I guess this is one thing that we need to update as a group, the employee feedback system. Management training for managers, implementing of wellness program within our organization, so that we keep the team, so that is low employee turnover and a high engagement level of our employees. We implement some engagement service, mentorship program, which is very important. We can put in that mentorship program success training together with it. Work-life balance initiative, we'll implement that in our workplace, and we'll do some recognition program, incentives for our employees, award night, whatever, so that we can ensure that we retain our employees. So for those points, we go through some brainstorming session now. What are some solutions? What are things that we can implement as a company? Because of what we are facing at the moment, what we are experiencing as an organization, which is experiencing high employee turnover and low engagement level, which is affecting the productivity and morale of the employees. So what are things that we can implement?
Thank you, Mr. Wu. I got some solution.
Can assist in
one is implementing flexible working hours.
Yes, I think so that what we could implement so that it is fair to everybody.
Another one is create a mentorship program.
Yes. That's one thing that we are aiming to ensure that we have a mentorship program to mentor our workers into becoming leaders.
Offer professional development courses.
That's one thing. Those things could retain our employees.
That will be on our training programs.
Training programs.
And another one is launch wellness initiatives.
Yes, that's one thing that our organizations need to work to ensure that we launch our wellness program. That could be, can have a competition in regards to those wellness. For example, Wednesday, each department can have a tournament or a competition within departments and have a listing to keep the team like that.
Also, contact regular employee selection. Provide career advancements opportunities.
We need to create that so that we know which path we could. So for that we need to have a better analysis on our employees.
Establishing a conditioning mode program.
Yes.
Improve internal communication channels. Develop a comprehensive onboarding process.
Yes.
Offer competitive compensation package.
It's one thing that we need to look into, so that we need to know what's in the market out there and what we have. We need to have that balance so that we retain our employees. To avoid brain drain.
Enhance employee benefits.
Yes.
Promote the health work-life balance.
That's very good.
Foster positive workplace culture.
Yes. Yes.
Sometimes we implement an employee feedback system.
Employee feedback system. Yes. We need to know what we are facing.
Provide leadership training for managers.
It's one thing that we need training across the board from all levels within the organization. That's one thing that we need to implement so that we could avoid this high employee turnover.
Encourage open door policies.
Okay.
Create a diversity inclusion program.
Yes.
Offer mental health support.
Yes.
Conduct exit interviews to gather feedback.
Yes.
Develop a clear career path for employees. And lastly, organize social events and gatherings.
Yes. All those things, there's a lot of programs, especially wellness programs, with social, we set our social programs so that we keep that moral. We see that our productivity, the moral of our employees are getting low paid right now. So by introducing all these things, I guess we will retain our employee, our engagement level will go up, so the moral will be. So, moving on to the fifth agenda, we'll move to some question and answer. Do you have any questions? Review. It's an open forum. Whatever questions you have, I'll answer whatever questions I have. You answer, and we'll brainstorm those questions.
Mr. one question. How will we measure the success of our proposed solution?
Success can be measured using the key performance indicators, KPIs. That's one thing that we need to introduce, such as an increased productivity, employee satisfaction scores, reduce turnover rates. That's one thing, and achievement of specific project milestone. That's one thing that we can measure.
Another one. What is the budget allocation for each initiative?
The budget allocation will depend on the scope of and the scale of each initiative that we are implementing. And those initiatives that we implement, the budget will be according to it. Typically, a detailed budget plan will be created, outlining the cost and resources. Once we have approved whatever we are going to implement, we will have a detailed budget.
How will we address resistance to change from our employees?
Okay, the system can be addressed through clear communication. Communication is vital in an organization, involving employees in the change process. That's one thing. Providing adequate training. That's one thing that we could do. And offering support throughout the transition. It's also important to highlight the benefits of change.
What are the timelines for implementing the solutions?
The timeline will vary based on the complexity of each solution. Project plan with specific phases and deadlines should be developed to ensure a timely implementation.
Thank you, Mr. Baru. Another question, who will be responsible for overseeing each initiative?
Each initiative should be designed by the project manager, or the team leader responsible for overseeing the implementation. So once we have those programs in place, we will have team leaders, and the project manager will oversee. So he will monitor the progress and report on the outcomes.
How will we ensure continuous improvement in the employees' engagement?
Continuous improvement can be ensured by regular collecting and analyzing employee feedback. It is one thing that we are talking about. We need to collect this data, implementing suggestions, and maintaining open line of communication. It's like what we are trying to do. Instead is the open door policy. Regular engagement activities and recognition program also could help.
What training programs will be offered to the employees?
Training programs include workshop, online course, mentoring, and on-the-job training. The specific program will depend on the skills and knowledge required for the initiative.
How will we gather and analyze employees' feedback?
Feedbacks can be gathered through surveys. That's one thing that we could do through survey, focus group, one-to-one meetings, and suggestion box. Analyzing this feedback involves identifying common themes, tracking changes over time, and using the insight to make informed decisions.
Second last, what step will be taken to improve in management practices?
Steps to improve management practices may include leadership training, performance review, set clear expectations, and foster a culture and accountability and transparency.
Lastly, how will we promote work-life balance among employees?
How will we do that? Promoting work-life balance can be achieved by offering flexible working hours, remote work option, like we have discussed, encouraging regular breaks, providing resources for stress management, and wellness program.
Thank you, Mr. Baru.
So thank you very much for those questions that you have asked. Those things will benefit our organization. We will take it to board. We will sit together with our team to ensure that we create whatever that needs to be created within the organization, a plan that we have to develop to ensure we overturn what we are experiencing. Nevertheless, the next step, items for the next agenda, what we could do first is, I guess, what you can do within the department, IT department. You can go back, we can go through the root cause analysis, and we get to the problem. We get to the problem, and we start developing whatever we need to develop. And the solution, what are the solutions that we can develop to ensure that we overturn what we are experiencing, which is high employee turnover and low engagement. Clear? And once we get the solution, we monitor them for a month. And we monitor them. We can include mentorship program, one-to-one sessions. What is the problem, and what they need, so that we overturn what we are experiencing. So those are things that we could work together as a team. And there's something that we could add.
Thank you, Mr. Baru.
I guess that's the end of our meeting this afternoon. I hope whatever we have discussed as a team could overturn whatever we are experiencing in the organization, which is high employee turnover and low engagement level, which is affecting the productivity and morale. So we need to go back as a team, go back to your departments, ensure that we get the data from our employees, so that we come to a solution and overturn whatever we face. So on that note, our IT coordinator, Mr. Ferry, thank you very much for your time. And I hope we will come as a team to work together to ensure that all these things are nakabakami.